At 44, Lisa Kelly is the center of attention. Things that have been kept silent for years have now been formally confirmed by the woman who once faced the most treacherous snowy highways. Everything is finally made clear, including her daring work choices and her always hidden private life. This is a significant turning point where Lisa Kelly's image is more apparent than ever and the truth is prioritized. She reaffirmed her commitment to her long-haul trucking career in a recent interview. The ice road trucker's career that brought her fame. Hello, my name is Lisa Kelly, and I have years of experience operating large rigs. I could be familiar to you from ice road truckers. I am aware of the traffic laws. The rigs here in California must be. Daryl and I are constantly causing mayhem and devastation. Now my life is a complete mess. I'm not sure if I've already responded to it. It simply doesn't seem genuine, and I reasoned that it would appear more real until I reached the icy roads. I continue to drive, work every day, and travel the same routes as previously. I've always chosen this as my career, and I've never considered changing. According to Lisa, her marriage is among the things that have garnered the most attention. Lisa maintains that she and Travis Kelly have always been together. Having been together for over 15 years, experiencing all of life's highs and lows together. She stresses that despite the demands of work and celebrity, Travis is a pillar of support that keeps her stable and composed. Travis and I have always chosen to remain silent and concentrate on enjoying our lives, despite the fact that a lot is being said about us, she continued. In reference to her health, Lisa clarified that many have asked if she had the endurance to carry on with the demanding travels. She said unequivocally that the job absolutely guarantees her health. She has never let bad weather or hectic schedules slow her down. I'm accustomed to living this way. Lisa confirmed that although it is exhausting, it gives me a sense of aliveness. She also took some time to consider the most trying point in her career, which was when her close colleague Daryl Ward passed away. There was a significant hole left by Ward's untimely passing in Lisa's life, as well as on the show. Last Monday, the National Transportation Safety Board released its preliminary assessment on the August 28th jet tragedy that claimed the lives of pilot Mark Millets and ice road trucker star Daryl Ward. She acknowledges that the ensuing time was quite emotionally taxing. A friend of mine passed away, a companion in whom I had complete faith, but I knew he would have wanted it, so I continued. Lisa shares in this manner. However, Lisa confirms that her conviction and dedication to her work have not changed as a result of the occurrence. She doesn't let the challenges deter her. Lisa, on the other hand, views them as a necessary part of the journey. There are many things in life that we cannot choose, she stated resolutely. However, I have a choice in how I proceed, and I decide to keep driving. Lisa added in her statement that she has never had any interest in pursuing a career in reality television. She underlined that the career she loves has always been at the center of everything. I would rather be seen as a skilled driver than a television personality. I don't do anything for the camera, I do it for work. Years of rumors came to an end when Lisa made her unambiguous remarks. More than ever, the picture of a strong, resolute lady became apparent. From her family life to her profession on the icy road, she did not avoid or downplay any of the subjects that had previously sparked public curiosity. Lisa had a clear message. She was still here, still driving, and still in the same frame of mind as when she made her public debut. Travel to Ice Queen from Michigan. In December 1980, Lisa Kelly was born in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Her family relocated to a small farm in Sterling, Alaska, when she was just 6 years old. She cultivated the strong character and tenacity that will serve as her defining traits throughout her subsequent career here. Lisa was well known in the local sports community as a motocross athlete prior to her trucking profession. At a young age, she showed courage and tenacity by winning the state motocross championship. Following her stint in the sport, Lisa worked at a gas station, delivered pizzas, and drove a bus, among other things. She gained perseverance and a sense of duty in any circumstance as a result of all of these experiences. When Lisa made the decision to learn how to operate a huge truck, it was her big break. She immediately gained recognition for her diligence and perseverance after joining Carlisle Transportation, one of Alaska's top trucking companies. Lisa acknowledges that she had to put in twice as much effort to establish her value because the long-haul trucking sector was still largely controlled by men at the time. Beginning with the third season of Ice Road Truckers in 2009, Lisa Kelly made her television debut. Being the sole female truck driver in the main cast, she instantly gained attention. In addition to revitalizing the show, her appearance demonstrated that women could successfully navigate the challenging routes. Lisa demonstrated her ability to manage the hazardous shipments that few others would dare to take on over the course of several seasons. Lisa was also assigned to IRT Deadliest Roads, where she and other drivers transported supplies across the perilous Andean and Himalayan routes, without pausing in Alaska. Many professionals in the field believe that these journeys are the most difficult a driver may make in their career. By doing this, Lisa reaffirmed her unique position within the sector. Lisa is well known outside of Alaska thanks to her broadcast career. It's important to note, though, that she has consistently maintained her focus on her primary occupation, truck driving. However, Lisa never viewed her TV appearances as a means of achieving stardom, but rather as a chance to demonstrate her skills. Recalling her early days at Carlisle and on TV, Lisa said that the greatest sense of pride she had was demonstrating to her industry peers that she was deserving of being on the most challenging assignments. She was able to sustain her reputation as an ice queen thanks to such spirit, both in the media and in real-world outcomes while traveling. Following those first steps, Lisa set the stage for a lengthy journey that would eventually involve many hurdles and significant cooperation with numerous peers. Lisa Kelly has faced several difficulties in her career, which not all drivers can endure. She briefly vanished after several successful seasons of Ice Road Truckers, which sparked curiosity about the true cause. Lisa gave a detailed explanation for her absence. Before continuing the grueling journey, she needed to take a break and rest. She demonstrated her ability and tenacity upon her return, elevating her profession to a new level. Over the ensuing years, Lisa collaborated extensively with Daryl Ward, a seasoned driver renowned for his audacity on perilous routes. As a close-knit team, the two tackled some of the show's most challenging deliveries. This collaboration is regarded as one of the most significant turning points in Lisa's career since it not only increased productivity at work, but also fostered complete trust in the workplace. It is well known that Daryl Ward is a motorist who dares to travel on roads that many others shun. Lisa has stated time and time again that she is inspired by Ward's tenacity. Ward's audacity and Lisa's prudence combine to form a well-rounded team that enables them to conquer obstacles that appear insurmountable. Daryl Ward lost his life in a plane tragedy in 2016. His death left Lisa with a great hole in her spirit as well as in her work. She later acknowledged in interviews that one of the most difficult things in her life was this loss. She claimed that although the days that followed were very challenging, she was motivated to keep going by her duty and her commitment to her close teammate. In order to preserve the spirit of her old partner, Lisa hooks up with Daryl's son, Reno Ward, in the upcoming season to continue making the challenging deliveries that Daryl formerly made. In addition to reaffirming her resolve to complete Ward's legacy, Lisa had to deal with a lot of other work-related difficulties in addition to the mental shock. She had to accept shipments that were very risky in order to meet the deadline. Additionally, Lisa once had an accident with the load, which led to rumors about how dangerous she was. Lisa, however, was never afraid to publicly acknowledge the hazardous nature of the work. She underlined that driving on icy roads involves some risk, and she was always willing to accept responsibility for every choice she made. Lisa has stated often in her interviews that driving a truck on slippery roads is never simple. Drivers are constantly under stress because of bad weather, bad roads, time constraints, and the amount of cargo. Cooperation and trust among teammates are therefore essential components. Lisa confirmed that she was able to overcome the most trying circumstances because of her friendship with Daryl Ward. However, there are numerous obstacles Lisa Kelly performed consistently during her tenure at Ice Road Truckers. She was acknowledged as a driver who has a strong spirit and remarkable flexibility. The most obvious evidence that Lisa always valued teamwork and professional responsibility was her enduring partnership with Daryl Ward and her continued relationship with his kid. Following those incidents, Lisa's career took a new turn, with the greatest value being in upholding her reputation as a devoted driver rather than in television. Private life that not many people are aware of. Lisa Kelly leads a steady, tranquil, and well-organized private life away from the limelight of the media and the general public. Her spouse, Travis Kelly, whom she has been with since 2008, is the focal point of her private life. The two have since established a stable home in Wasilla, Alaska, and first connected when Lisa was just starting out as a truck driver. According to Lisa, having Travis around gives her the equilibrium she requires. Even though she frequently faces stressful situations at work, she finds comfort and emotional support in her personal life. They decide to lead a modest existence, avoiding ostentatious pursuits and interacting with Alaska's natural surroundings. That Lisa's passion for animals is one of the less well-known facets of her personal life. She owns a variety of animals, including horses and cats, and she especially loves a small horse. After long days on the road, Lisa finds that taking care of them helps her relax. According to her, taking care of animals is as fulfilling and responsible as finishing a shipment. Lisa is inspired by outdoor sports in addition to her passion for animals. She still enjoys horseback riding and occasionally skydiving, and she was once active in motocross. Even when she is not driving, her energetic attitude and need for challenge are reflected in these pastimes. Despite her public demeanor, Lisa keeps her personal and professional lives distinct. She seldom ever discusses specifics about her family, because the majority of the knowledge she is publicly aware of comes from her speeches. She is able to preserve her own space and lead a balanced existence thanks to this decision. When Lisa revealed that she and Travis were content with their existing lives and that she had no children, many were taken aback. Instead of striving for external demands, they concentrated on work dogs and basic everyday pleasures. The most crucial factor, according to Lisa, was that they were both happy with their decisions. Lisa is quite active in her local community in addition to her family and interests. She supports several community events and contributes to the preservation of a sense of local togetherness despite her lack of public involvement. In the midst of all of this, a picture of Lisa Kelly's private life shows her as a grounded woman who is loyal to her husband, finding happiness in animals and the outdoors while juggling the demands of her personal life and career. After examining her life behind the wheel, most people focus on the significant relationships and business disputes involving her friends that have influenced Lisa Kelly's current reputation. Unknown possibilities, debates, and disclosures. In addition to her remarkable driving abilities, Lisa Kelly has established a stellar reputation for herself and her co-workers throughout the course of her career. Her professional relationship with Daryl Ward was among the most significant of these. Working on the later seasons of Ice Road Truckers, the two soon became friends and developed a relationship that many co-workers characterized as trusting. When it comes to making risky deliveries, Lisa has mentioned that Ward is one of the few persons she can trust. Long journeys strengthened their partnership, when both were heavily responsible for the crew and the cargo behind them. According to Lisa, Ward gave her the compliment she needed as she concentrated on staying safe. In the face of crises, Ward showed tenacity. Many co-workers acknowledged them as an effective working couple because of this combination. But controversy also accompanies triumph. Daryl Ward has a reputation for accepting loads that many other drivers would decline because they are too risky. Many in the field are now questioning his irresponsibility as a result of this. Lisa has said in public that Ward's choice was the product of bravery and experience rather than recklessness. She clarified that everyone in the field is aware of the dangers, and Ward is always able to weigh his options. Lisa also said in an interview that she and Ward did not always agree. They occasionally got into heated arguments on how to manage hazards. While Ward was prepared to expedite work in order to fulfill commitments, Lisa placed a higher priority on safety. These distinctions, however, allowed them to enhance one another and produce more productive labor. Lisa once said, "We are not always the same, but that helps me learn more." Apart from Ward, Lisa has encountered other co-workers on the show on several occasions. When Lisa took on a particularly challenging delivery that was meant to be handled by skilled male drivers, it was one of the more contentious moments. She said that the decision was made merely to carry out the task she felt she was capable of performing, not to prove anything to the audience. Lisa believes that the successful delivery demonstrates that gender has no bearing on competency. Lisa Kelly just shared another noteworthy revelation that has garnered a lot of attention. She openly admitted that she would have quit the trucking business much sooner if it weren't for Daryl Ward. Lisa's personal and professional lives were left empty after Ward's abrupt departure, which was a major blow. However, rather than depressing her, the recollection of Ward inspired her to keep moving forward along the road they had created together. Lisa claimed that whenever she encountered a challenging circumstance, she frequently pondered how Ward might respond, and that idea strengthened her resolve. In addition to being a co-worker, Daryl Ward was also a friend who had a significant influence on Lisa long after his passing. She explained that even though he is no longer with us, he continues to inspire us. Lisa has been able to maintain her composure on the snowy roads thanks to this love and attachment, reaffirming that her profession is based on both great collaboration and individual fortitude. The controversies surrounding Lisa Kelly's involvement in hazardous shipments and the instances in which she and her co-workers disagreed have become an essential part of her professional narrative. Since Lisa has freely discussed her experiences, they serve as unmistakable proof of the courage and tenacity of a unique woman in the long-haul transportation sector. She demonstrates how a considerate individual who values friendship and never takes safety for granted lies underneath the persona of a fearless driver who is always up for a challenge. The public now has a more complete picture of Lisa thanks to her recent disclosures. She is a strong and profound lady who not only strives to complete tasks, but also upholds accountability and trust. Her career has been shaped by every significant choice she makes, from accepting a challenging shipment to dealing with the death of a close colleague. Because of this, Lisa Kelly is regarded as both a character from Ice Road Truckers and a timeless representation of tenacity and devotion in the industry. In addition to confirming her current course, Lisa Kelly, 44, has explained the connections and incidents that have helped her establish herself as a unique icon in the long-haul driving sector. What she offers is now a significant component of the whole picture of her life and career rather than a straightforward explanation. Lisa Kelly has demonstrated unshakable perseverance at the age of 44. She has not only persisted in overcoming ice roads, but she has also publicly acknowledged what has long been anticipated. Everything about her, from her demanding work to her modest personal life, has accurately depicted an icon of the transportation sector. If this story inspires you, please like and share it so that others are aware of it. Remember to subscribe to our channel in order to watch more exclusive stuff. You can also express your opinions about Lisa Kelly by leaving a comment below. Your feedback would be much appreciated.